Hello friends and followers. Well, if you look at this room, it's quite a shambles. Too many radio projects, and I've been thinking about getting this linear amplifier put back together, the SB-221. There's the case for it, and it needed a lot of work. It got damaged in shipping, just bent up really. So I've been bashing it with this hammer. I actually found the best way to straighten the back out was take out the tubes, and I just dropped the back on the floor, and that straightened out a lot of it. And then for the front, I've been using this nut driver and the hammer and just whacking it through. And so I've got it, it's not perfect, I mean look at this, but it's basically square now. So anyway, my objective was to get rid of the old face here that was on it. This thing was heavily used. And anyway, the guy had drilled a hole in the thing, and I don't know, he had put a switch there. Didn't want to see that stuff, so that's where that goes now. And I picked up this face, I don't know how long ago, but I've been working on getting this one done now. Got the meters in there. Those are a headache to move, and got the emblem. This emblem is a headache to get off. Getting those little grabbers off of there is hard. You don't want to break the thing, but I finally got them off and got the emblem back on here. So now, of course, it would be, can we get this thing on here without much headache? Since I've straightened it all out, and this thing's about 50 bucks, this face, but I've seen it cheaper, so on eBay, of course. So that would go on like that. I guess I could start putting that on now that this thing's straightened out. And the gent had that filament reduction circuit, like an Emmanuel soft start in here, so I gotta get onto that. He had this switch in here and all this stuff, so that got taken out. I think I'll just get rid of all this stuff that he had in here. I've been reversing all his mods, and I did get grounded grid in this thing, so it's got grounded grids now. And he put a few mods into the input circuit, and I've left those alone. It seems like it works good that way. So yep, it's a well-used amplifier, but it did get damaged in shipping, so I'm trying to get this thing straightened out. I mean, you can just give it a little, it's aluminum, so you can just bend it, and it will bend back. See that? Straight. So just kind of give it tweaks with pliers and get it straight. Then you can put your new face on the thing. It's fragile because it's all aluminum. Anyway, it's a good amp. I should probably oil a fan in here, get it oiled up with some synthetic car oil, which I'll do. I should probably clean the band switch here with some Detox-It. Made sure these were all tightened down. That's really about it. I'm going to try and put the front of it on now. Of course, lots of screws and bolts and bits to worry about now. I guess I could clean these out with Detox-It, get them all ready to go. That's got lots of crud in it, doesn't it? The knob's never been cleaned, so clean all that stuff out. And maybe use it. As you can see, I need to get all this junk cleaned up. I've been working on the FL10 board for the ALS 1300 over there. I ordered more boards, so I'm gonna get those finished. What else? SBE36 I've been working on. It generally works now. It doesn't receive well. And of course I have it on that power supply on the right. So there's the SBE, what's this thing called? Is Signal 1 CX11 with no manual. I don't think that Mr. Bob Dietz is going to give me a manual. I hope he does, but doesn't look promising so far. He seems pretty busy fixing these things, not helping people learn. And here's the Heathkit SB-221. I'm waiting for some pass transistors for the power supply. You can see I have them out, and I'm waiting for those to come in today. And that's about it. Why am I fixing all these radios? I don't know. It's a habit. I guess I just like to experience them all and fix them. I don't even operate on the air that much, but I've been fixing them, so I'll probably cut back once these are all fixed. I think I'm going to cut back. I said that before, but... And there's the flex. I use the flex more like a frequency standard to fix radios. I don't even talk on it, really. I have talked on it, but maybe once the amplifier over there is on 10 meters and 12, I'll talk on 10 and 12. When I talk on lower frequencies, it interferes with the lighting in the house, probably interferes with neighbors. That's what happens. So, and of course the big junk pile over here. There's a board that I haven't even sawed up yet to put into the back attic here as a floorboard. So anyway, yeah, I want to get this room neatened up. It's just a mess. Get it all cleaned up. At least get these radios put back together and stacked up. This amplifier has been the biggest mess as far as parts all over and the case off and just looking like a sad project. So gonna put some time into this today, get it at least maybe back in its packaging, and then move on to a software project for an interview I had. I never seem to get jobs if I do a post interview project, because they don't ask for it. But if I do it and turn it in, it never seems to win me a job anyway. So I almost don't want to do it, but you might get lucky. You never know. All right. Okay. I'm going to enjoy my latte here. Second one. Thanks for watching and have a great day.